Welcome to the 10X Factors interviews, where we speak to high achievers on what they do differently to get amazing results in their work, business, or investments. This episode is brought to you by the ninth wonder of the world, which is an automated crypto trading system that gives you the potential to double, triple, or quadruple your crypto profits completely hands-free in an up, down, or sideways market. The ninth wonder of the world will also reveal the top performing cryptos within seconds, so you don't have to spend hours or days researching them. It uses the power of AI and human intelligence to create strategies that will maximize your profits and minimize your risks at the same time. Many crypto traders have no idea that this system that can cut their trading time down by almost 100% and give you even better results even exists. If you want to know how it works, simply go to ninthwonderoftheworld.com and check it out. That's the number 9, thwonderoftheworld.com. Today's guest is Dr. David Loh, who's a doctor entrepreneur who turned a 36-hour on-call life into 15 years of aesthetic expertise, helping people feel confident while quietly building one of Malaysia's most trusted boutique clinic brands. Dr. Loh, welcome to the show. If someone or a company want to grow their earnings or impact, what's the one principle that you would follow?
Okay, thank you, Sean, for having me on the 10X Factors interviews. It's truly an honor, and honestly, actually, it's quite meaningful moment for me. Okay, first of all, let's rewind to 2005. Fresh out of medical school, I was a houseman earning 2,500 at that time.
That's
36-hour
$2,500 a
course,
month.
yes.
Okay.
36 hours course, constant fatigue, living on nasi lemak, hospital teh tarik, and a little hope. So in 2007, I walked into MPH looking for a medical book, something heavy to make me feel responsible after the work. And then I saw it. There's a small book with a very loud title, How to Use the Internet to Earn US Dollar in the Pajamas.
That's
And
my
that's
book.
your book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine this. I was a young houseman earning 2,500 a month, surviving 36-hour course, and this guy casually talking about earning USD in the pajamas. So I felt like borderline insulting, and but strangely intrigued. So I flipped through a few pages quietly. I didn't tell anyone. I mean, what kind of doctor reads finance book right after on call? But that moment, it planted a seed, a tiny shift in the mindset. Maybe there's a smarter way to live and work. And that one thought changed the trajectory of everything that came after. Because the one biggest lesson I've learned since then is this: you don't grow by doing more, you grow by doing less, better. So there's this Chinese saying, if you try to chase two rabbits, right, you catch none. So I stopped chasing everything and started choosing wisely. So in 2008, I left the government service. I joined the private sector. My income doubled, then tripled, but time is still gone. More money, same burnout. And then I started my own GP clinic, get a loan from Bank Islam, had big dreams, and even bigger electricity bills. And just like that, I was the doctor, the manager, the accountant, sometimes the guy who changed the light bulbs or top up the toilet rolls. So lesson one is that if your business card has 5 job titles, your calendar probably has no breathing space. Then in 2013, I made the big move, full transition into aesthetic medicine. I focused on one single niche, and then I wanted to master one single procedure which I was interested in. That's a procedure to create the double eyelid without cutting away any tissue.
What made you decide to focus on that?
When I noticed, I discovered this procedure. I think it's very unique and not many people doing it. So I decided to learn that procedure. And when I went to learn together with my partners, right, we learned together. And at that time, I noticed after learning the procedure that not everyone can do it. That requires a lot of patience and dexterity of the fingers and fine motor skills. So it wasn't easy. It's very stressful. So, and I was trying to practice as much as possible, like doing 10 times in a single day on friends, relatives, or anyone brave enough, right? And then now I've done it for over 15 years, right? 1,000 times, more predictable, more steady, and more satisfying. So this like a Japanese concept that I mentioned, shokunin, right? A craftsman perfecting one skill day in and day out.
So you were saying that, but as a aesthetics doctor, there are other procedures that you can do, right?
Yes,
But
that's right.
but how do you choose among all of them to specialize in? Because you're talking about doing what you're best at, right?
Right.
And just get other people to do it for you, the other aspects that you're not good at or don't
Yeah.
like to do.
There are so many other aesthetic procedures, right? And most people are doing it, and some are even better at it, right? For example, certain injections, right? Thread lifting, or any other procedures, fillers, fillers injections, right? So I will come to that. There's something about teamwork, right? So I don't try to do everything myself. Right, as I mentioned earlier, right, like I partner with other people and delegate the jobs. So this includes the specialized skills. So I work together with other doctors who are better at other procedures.
How many partners do you have?
I started with 4 partners, right? Now the actively practicing in Kuala Lumpur is there are 2 partners, one in Sabah, right? I also travel frequently to Johor, right? Johor also we have other doctors, but I travel there especially to do this procedure.
And in a way, you are partnering with people who are good at other procedures,
Yes,
right? So that
right.
you get to
Yeah,
cover your clinic
yeah,
gets to cover
yeah.
quite a
Like my
number.
main partner in Kuala Lumpur, he has his own client base as well.
What does he do then?
Other procedures like injections, right? Injectables, thread liftings, lasers, right? Lasers and other procedures that involve machines. So he's more trained in uh, procedure involving machines and injectables.
So this concept of focusing on what you do best can also be applied to anyone,
Yeah,
especially those who are starting a business. Instead of trying to be good at everything,
yes, that's
trying to
right.
do everything on your own, right? But what if someone is just starting out? They don't have the money to, hire people to do the other stuff.
Yeah, I started off with my partners from the university, medical university. So they are friends. Right after we left the government, we went to private. Eventually, we got back together. We reunite and started the business.
So the other doctors are the same. Your other partners are also from the same uni.
Yes, from the same uni.
So you guys know each other.
Yeah, that's right.
So this will be
We've
quite a
been quite
common
close.
thing for doctors to partner with each other because they already know each other from uni.
Yes, that's right. Because it's not in business, as you know, it's not easy to get along with partners all the time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, you already know their character from uni, so you tend to know them better,
Yes,
rather
that's
than
right.
partnering with someone new, right, from scratch.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because they have the
Must be
skills that you
someone that
have,
we
you don't
trust.
have.
Yeah, people that we trust that do not take advantage of each other. So that's very important.
So rather than doing everything on your own or hiring people, you partner with people
Yeah.
uh, who have the same concept as you or who want to, specialize in certain areas and they want you to do the other parts of it.
Yeah. So as I focus on that one skill, I let go of the rest. Delegated accounts, operations, marketing, and then started working with these doctors who were better at things I wasn't. So in summary, this is lesson number three, right? We mentioned two just now. So you grow faster when you stop trying to be the entire machine, right? And instead focus on being the engine,
But I want to
right?
ask you, how do you keep improving what you are best at? I mean, what habits or routines help you stay sharp?
We need to be consistent, and then the mindset is very important, right? We have to keep, most important, have to keep the team's mindset at the peak, right? Sometimes because business go up and down, sometimes people can be very negative, right? So we need to motivate them from time to time.
You're talking about your team.
Sorry?
You're talking about your team, the people who work for you or
Yes, that's
with
right.
you.
Yes, yes,
Because you're saying when you say business can go up and down, and if it's down, they get demotivated. And that's the time you huddle together and say that it's part of business.
yes, yes. They
So
have to understand the cycle,
yeah,
right?
because a lot of people, if they're not entrepreneurs, they don't
Yeah,
realize until they become entrepreneurs that it's one of the toughest things you can do.
yes. Because at our age, we understand that life is up and down, right?
Then in
Everything, even the market cycle, the property market, the share market, everything.
Yeah, especially now with the tariffs.
Yeah,
So this
it's a
this big.
mindset that keep us sane, right? Keep us on track.
If there's one thing you are still learning to let go of, do you have anything like that? What's one thing you're still learning to let go of?
Ideally, right? In general, people would like to let go everything and retire early, right? But I find that life will be so boring. Like I'm not going to let go the procedure that I love to do, right? Right, then life will be so meaningless.
That's because you enjoy doing what you do.
Yeah,
And there are those who don't really like what they do, so they don't mind retiring early. I mean, if they
yeah,
can afford to retire early. But
yeah,
those, another point is if you retire too early and you have like 20 years, 30 years of productive life still ahead, it can be quite boring. I mean, in how
yeah,
many
that's
countries
right.
can you visit? How many types of food can you eat?
Yeah, you
So,
already travel around the world, so what else can you do? Right.
especially when you're not a traveler like me.
Mhm.
I don't quite like to travel myself. Right? Although
Yeah,
I still do it because sometimes business requires it. But other than
yeah,
that, I'm happy here. But at the same time, that needs to be something for us to
yeah,
create impact for other people. I think that will be quite fulfilling for us.
yeah, that's right. Just
Right?
like you, Sean, you have been like doing the same thing over the years, just in different ways. That's your passion, right?
Yeah, mine is more in technology. Just
Yeah,
that at different times, different
mhm.
technology come to the scene. So it's
Yeah,
very
it's
exciting.
evolving.
Yeah, it's evolving and you learn new stuff all the time. So it makes things interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? So, I mean, I guess either in terms of the procedure that you do, you are also learning new stuff. There will be
Yeah,
like new techniques that may be an improvement on what you're doing
yeah,
that I'm sure you'll be happy to, want to incorporate as well.
that's right. So eventually now we have clinics in KL, Johor, and Sabah. We also have a partner in Sabah. Yeah, and yes, income has definitely grown many times, right? More than 10x. But what's the bigger win? The bigger win is time. Time for the family, time for reflection, right? Time to enjoy what we have built. So there's one more ingredient I would like to mention. There's a real magic ingredient that make all this sustainable. It's a culture, right? At me clinic, right? We work hard, yes, but we laugh even harder.
You're talking
So
about the
like
culture within your company.
yes, there's music in the prep room, right? Inside jokes flying around, birthday cakes in the pantry, and the occasional TikTok moments that you never admit to publicly. So there's something powerful about a team that smiles together, even in chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, so this lesson number five, right? A happy team doesn't just get more done, they create better results. Because when people love coming to work, I don't have to micromanage motivation. Sometimes politics happen among the staff. We have to diffuse it very fast. Right?
Like, if it's something different to do, that's okay. It's part and parcel of running a business,
That's right.
right? Okay, that's good. Wow, I learned quite a lot from how you do things and also the procedure itself.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's from the doctor's perspective in business, I guess.
yeah, I mean, doctors normally they are very closely knit community. Normally, they just a lot of them mix among themselves, and I'm not sure whether you see what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
they know,
very aware of that. I'm very
yeah.
aware of that. So my ultimate aim is to get out of that trap and to become more human.
Yeah, well, it's not, I can't blame them because they are so highly trained in their fields.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
right.
things they talk about, I think most of us wouldn't be able to understand, especially with the terms that
That's
you
right.
guys
That's right.
all are
Yeah.
using. But it's
Mhm.
also good for us to, have a window, to
Yeah.
see into how you guys
I
do.
think they should use Chat GPT more. Like, please convert my script into a more general language, right? Simpler language
Language for the layperson.
for the layperson.
Yeah, because they know so much, it's so technical. Sometimes they tend to become out of reach for some of us.
Yeah.
Even when they write, we can't see what they're writing, right?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
yeah, so okay, so doctor, can you summarize all that we have chatted about today?
Okay, so here's my real 10x playbook. Number one, do less but master it. Number two, let go of what drains you, right? We mentioned about delegating the jobs. And number three, work with people who complete you, not copy you. So having partners with different skill sets, right? That's very important. Number four, use the social media and AI to scale smart, right? That's why sometimes we need people to consult with, like people like you and Charles, right? All right. And number five, to build a culture people feel proud to be part of. So basically, those are the five things we have just discussed. Because success isn't about being busy, it's about being better. So from 2,500 salary in scrubs to running clinics, I don't want to escape from. And it all started from that one cheeky book you wrote and one powerful idea that's to do less, do better, and enjoy the ride. Chase clarity, not chaos.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. David
All
Low,
right.
for sharing your wisdom on how we can grow our earnings or impact by focusing only on what we do best and letting others do the rest. If you'd like to connect with Dr. Low or find out more about what he does, just Google Dr. David Low Malaysia or ME Clinic Malaysia, and you'll find his websites. He's just one DM away. And by the way, if you'd like to be a guest on this show, we are looking for high achievers with your own insights to share that can increase the earnings of employees and entrepreneurs and investors. You can get in touch with me at senzi at the 10xfactors.com. Okay, bye.